Kute here. I'm in gorgeous Hawaii on the big island. Kona's just over there. It's beautiful, it's paradise. And I have someone very, 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 did I say very dear to me. She's like my sister. She's like my soulmate sister. And I love her dearly. She had a beautiful impact on my life. Just, she rests in my heart. I'm gonna introduce you to someone dear. It's Arielle Ford.
Thank you. I love you, brother.
We're hanging in Hawaii together, and she's written some amazing, amazing books. The Soulmate Secret was inspirational, and she just came out with a great book called Wabi Sabi
Love.
Wabi Sabi Love. Now, she's gonna break down some knowledge, so get your notepads out, take some notes. What is Wabi Sabi Love?
Well, Wabi Sabi is an ancient Japanese art form that honors all things old and worn and weathered and imperfect. And it seeks to find beauty and perfection in imperfection.
In imperfection?
Yes.
So how, you know, we often look for perfection. We're trained to look for perfection in the world. We want to be perfect. We often have these preconceived ideas. How does someone find perfection in imperfection?
Well, first you have to realize that perfection is just society's brainwashing. So we're looking for perfection in ourselves, in our partners, in our careers, in our homes, in our kids, and we're perpetually frustrated, disappointed, upset, not happy, so it doesn't work. So the way to find beauty and perfection is imperfection is to learn to love the quirks.
Love the quirks.
Love the quirky behavior in each other. So, for instance, there's a story in the book about a man who hates to go shopping. It's his least favorite thing to do, and of course it's his wife's favorite thing to do. And one day they go to the department store, and he's sitting there, and he's like, he couldn't be more unhappy. And of course, she's coming out with the dresses, how do I look, honey? And he's miserable. Finally, he prays. He says, dear God, help me.
He took prayer.
Prayer. And God says to him, write her a love poem. So he got out a pen and paper, he wrote her a love poem, and when she finally came over with her bags full of clothes, he said, sit down. And he reads her this love poem. And of course she cries and he cries and they hug and kiss, but that's not the end of the story. A week later, she's back in the same store with her mother, and she sees a young couple in the dress department, and she instantly recognizes the pain on the young man's face. And she walks over to him and she says, horrible, isn't it? And he said, you have no idea. And she goes, well, actually, I do. And she tells him the story. And as she walks away from the young man, she hears him say, honey, you got a pen?
Oh, nice.
So that's how you make a wabi-sabi shift in perception. You take something that you were once judging as bad or wrong, and you find a reason to love it. You know, I'll give you another example. When Brian and I first got married,
and by the way, folks, that's Brian. Brian, turn around. You got to do this. Turn the camera around. That's Brian right there.
Love you guys.
Here's the Soulmate Secret.
I love these two too.
Soulmate.
They're my soul. One's my soul lover and one's my soul bud.
That's right.
All right.
So, but he was watching, you know, basketball, and I didn't know when I married him that he was like a jock, that he had played pro ball, that he'd college basketball. He was like this major athlete, and I always hated sports on TV. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to spend the rest of my life and basketball is going to be on. And I thought, well, you know what? I love him so much. I want to find something about basketball and love too. So I agreed to watch the last quarter of any game he was really into. So I did that for a while, but it still wasn't interesting. And then I noticed one day, every team had at least one really short player. And I thought, I'm going to root for the short guy. And all of a sudden, basketball became fun for me, and I started falling in love with guys named Jason Kidd and Avery Johnson and all these little guys in the NBA. And now we had something to share. And he did the same thing for me. He loves film and going to the movies, but he likes serious art film, and I like chick flicks. But you know what? He's happy to go to chick flicks because he knows it makes me happy. So when you're into Wabi Sabi Love, you're looking to take what you're judging imperfect and make it perfect for you. One disclaimer, it doesn't work on bad behavior or addiction or abuse.
Okay, it doesn't.
No.
The key is it doesn't work on things like that.
No, but if, let's say your mate squeezes the toothpaste from the middle, and every time you look at it, you get this kind of, oh, why do they do that? Won't they stop? There are solutions to this. First, be grateful they're brushing their teeth every day, for starters. And buy another tube of toothpaste. Let him have his tube of toothpaste. You have your tube of toothpaste. So you can use this in everyday life. And the book, Wabi Sabi Love, has lots of stories and exercises. It's fun to read. It's easy to do. And if you go to my website, thewabisabibook.com, there's lots of really great free downloadable things that come when you order the book.
Check it out.
Definitely check it out.
Is there one thing that people viewing this right now can like immediately, like one tangible action step they can immediately go, do, take, implement in their life? What's the one Wabi Sabi nugget?
I would say first look at something you're judging in yourself, something you're making yourself wrong for, and make up a new story. Make up an empowering story. First try it on yourself and see how much fun it is. And I'll give you an example about that. I'm a very sloppy eater. When I eat with, and you know this, I get my food on me and I'm going to get it on you.
Yeah.
And I used to really make myself wrong about that. My Wabi Sabi story is I have a very strong appetite for life. So me getting food all over the place is a good thing.
You're enthusiastic.
I'm an enthusiastic eater.
Enthusiastic eater. Awesome. So look for that one thing and bring that loving and compassion and appreciation to yourself, whatever it is. So,
and I just want to say one last thing. Your mate doesn't wake up in the morning thinking how they can drive you crazy. The thing that they're doing, it's not their problem, it's yours. You're the one who's going crazy over it. They love you, they want to support you, they want to be there for you. They're not thinking, oh, could I make Kute miserable today by throwing towels on the floor?
It's not their intention.
No, not at all.
Folks,
I love them.
Can you see what I love my sister Arielle Ford? I want you to go out, check out her book, Wabi Sabi Love.
That's it.
And share it with your friends. Love you lots. Arielle Ford.
Oh, thank you.